Welcome back, everybody. Turn 38 of Brain, and lots of excitement. The first thing that you can see just by skimming over the messages is that Gondwana did not counterattack me. I'm still on the offensive, and I love it. Alright, so we got another bird. Found a magic site that is this Witch's Bog, which makes two gems, so always love a double. The events are not too spectacular. We have gems from gem stuff, new trade routes, that's great. Yeah, just those two. And then free earth gems, that's nice too. Worldwide events, so it's the arena. I'm gonna send somebody into the arena because that's it might randomly work. Under siege in Gophalis, so that is this province where I got attacked by necromancers and finally clearing them out. And then some patrols. Alright, so let's look at some combat. So here there's a battle between Arcosafale and Gondwana. So Arcosafale has this raiding party with a bunch of hoplites. You recall that they have strong, well, not the strongest attacks, but they have a lot of them because they have formation fighter and good armor. Couple of these awe dudes, and then the mini communion, and Gondwana has just PD, so this will be pretty quick. Ethereal, luck, communion, quickness. I don't actually know why I cast quickness, so they're just buffing themselves. But that was a rout, no casualties from the Arco side. Alright, me raiding in the Curtain Wall. So this is the maiden voyage for TNT. My transformed eagle. They've got some PD that's a crossbowman and a horse and some Ichthyids and stuff. So that might not actually be PD. Anyway, TNT cast Iron Skin and Air Shield. So the crossbows are not going to hurt TNT badly on account of that shield. Temper Flesh, Flying Shield, so TNT got the whole script off without a hitch, and is at half fatigue, which could be worse. 20 protection thanks to the Iron Skin, no other protection other than these resistances, and HP but no regen. I could have given TNT a regen item, but I didn't think it was necessary. Oh yeah, Flying Shield too. Where's that? That's this guy. So half the time TNT will just block 20 damage. Alright, so now flies to the back, and you see the ring of extending flames doing its work, so similar to a Vine Shield. Dudes keep shooting at TNT, but it is not a concern because the air shield is helping to dodge a lot of that. So TNT is taking a little bit of damage, but is still clocking in at 40 out of 52 HP. Alright. Alright, so overall TNT suffered 14 damage, which is really good for me to know because that gives me a picture for what TNT can handle. Now it's just going to clean up those random things. So I guess that wasn't PD. Those are actual troops that TNT killed. The crossbowmen got 2 friendly fire. That's surprising. So cool. That does remind me, I have another eagle out, and so that one's going to need a cool name. Let's call this one Hell's Bells. Alright, so TNT's moving out, and then we have this battle here in Silvermark. So this is my mercenaries acting like a raiding group for their maiden voyage against a minuscule amount of PD. And alright, so the mercenaries run them over. The thing that I wanted to see is whether he would basically hang behind them or not. And because my Bless has swiftness, even though he has a couple turns of screwing around, he ends up catching up to them, which is fine. So, just BD. Battle in Lambaria. So this is Arcosifale, and they've got the stuff against, I think that this is PD, I'll beat a little bit more of it, but their usual raiding squad, so some Hoplites, some of their Sacreds, which are basically just better Hoplites. I don't know what this Miokaros is doing, but she's tagging along. I guess she can heal afflictions if they come up. Some monkeys, and some more Hoplites here in the back. Alright, so I really just want to see what spells are cast. We've got Body Ethereal, Main Communion, and then a Water Elemental, so that's fun. Alright, no casualties. That was here. It's worthwhile for me to know because I don't want to stumble into Narcosophilian army like with one of my birds if that army is capable of deploying water elementals. I don't think that, like, they can't trample TNT or my other air eagles because TNT is size 6, but water elementals hurt and they don't route, so it's not great. Continue with messages. Me attacking this fortress. So let's go ahead and see how well my army does with this one. You've seen my army before. Just a lot of dudes, mostly bowmen, but some non-bows as well. And then we've got some guys on the wall, and just 2 guys in the back here, which both automatically communion slaves themselves. They're both spirit dancers, which means that they're not actually going to be doing anything, because there's no communion master to guide them along. And they get blasted by arrows anyways. So it's really just a question of how many dudes these guys kill. Dropping some rocks, which is probably not a good thing because they hurt our own troops just as much as the troops are trying to kill. But that's the extent of it. So I captured the fortress. I got 17 self-kills, nearly all friendly fire. I need to see what happened to this diplomat. So let me actually do that battle again. So this should be near the end of the battle. And lost my Spring Hawk as well. There we go. Oh no, he hasn't died yet. Okay, let's go at just normal speed. Wait, how does he die? Okay, there he is. An archer shot him with a poison bow, and the poisoned dice exploded. That's annoying. Why do they even have poison bows? Alright, well, you got me, Gondwana. Good job. Kinda sucks. Oh well. I guess... Because I also, I thought I cast Luck on the Communion, but did not protect him that time, which again, is fine. Okay. So as you can see, I'm continuing to move north towards Gondwana because I want the heart of Gondwana for myself. I've sent a message to Arcosipali being like, look, I'm going to throw you out of this province. And if they want to make a big deal of it, they can, but I don't think that they want that. We don't have a non-aggression pact or anything like that because evidently he doesn't do them. But if he decides to make a big thing of it, then a big thing we will have. And I think that that'll go well for me because he just can't project force over here. So he can raid and cause problems until I decide to just eat his raiders. So we'll see how that goes. This is a mountain pass, and I'm not sure if he'll go. Like, it would be logical for him to try to raid there, which means maybe I shouldn't have TNT follow that direction. Do need TNT to go somewhere. Screw it. TNT will just hang out in this fort. It'll deprive him some money, it'll irritate him, and it's no skin off my eagle. Alright, battle in Dun Vale. So Lemuria is taking over this Pangean fort. Pangea has a couple of centaurs and nothing else, and Lemuria has a bunch of ghosts. No protection, but 2 magic attacks that can be halved, because it's not arm negating or anything, and etherealness. So this is an interesting group because elementals that eat these guys alive, right? Like particularly fire elementals. They've got no protection against magical stuff, and they don't hit very hard. Well, actually, I guess because they're magic attacks, elementals wouldn't care so much. Anyone with magic attacks, though, could do a number on these guys. There's a lot of items that you can forge, so after this completes, I'll show you one of them. But as it was, this apparition just walks up and leprosies these guys. They have liquid bodies, so they're immune. Well, they're not immune to afflictions, but they're resistant to it. So leprosy doesn't actually take. But the ghosts are just outnumbering these guys. And back here, there's this shadow guy that's just serving as a commander so that the ghosts don't rout. So this is interesting though, because like Lemuria is winning these battles, but their troops seem pretty counterable. Like if they're just spamming out a ton of these ghosts, they have well-defined weaknesses. They don't hit hard, so a good amount of protection will keep you from being mobbed by them. They don't have like armor-piercing stuff, and they have no protection of their own. So if you can get past the etherealness, you can do some stuff. Oh, and they're vulnerable to salt, if that matters. I mean, regardless, like, that happened. There's a Wraith Lord, which, where are Wraith Lords at? Are they in Conjuration? Yeah, Conjuration 7. So, that makes sense for Lemuria that they went for Conjuration and Enchantment, which I know that they have because they have Rigor Mortis. Which is another reason why I was suggesting the Elementals, because Elementals don't get tired. Let's see. I renamed that guy, very important. Oh yeah, Forging. So this Scepter of Cleansing Flame is a fantastic item to deploy against undead. And if Lemuria comes from me, then that's something I'm going to be relying on a bunch. It's got a AoE 1 Holy Fire that's magic, armor piercing, and triple against undead. And I can easily give that to somebody who can quickness themselves and just start raking through these guys. What's this thing do? So actually, that's something I should do. I should sell Pangea some of those. Yeah. It sucks because I really want to save my fire gems, although I might be able to sell them for fire gems. So we'll see. I'll start that conversation. It doesn't hurt to try, and we'll go from there. Alright, so lots of stuff. It's continuing to be exciting. Have to see what Arcocephale says about this and what Pangea says about my trade propositions. But we will go from there. Alright, see you on turn 39.